Hello, students of Moravian University and Korea National University of Transportation. My name is Hiro Kawamura. I'm a faculty member at the University of Indy in Ohio. I'm a cultural anthropologist and I'm originally from Japan, and I have been teaching in the United States over the last 30 years. So ASIANetwork is a consortium of institutions, and together we are trying to promote Asian studies and Asian American studies in undergraduate education in the United States. This student video challenge program, it started in 2022, and the vision we had was to promote direct collaboration between students, undergraduate students in Asia and undergraduate students at ASIANetwork institutions in the United States. Why? Because we want to connect students, and relationship building is very important for us. I know that it is not an easy task to do it. I mean, first of all, there is time difference, and doing things together is not easy. But I hope you are enjoying the process, and I hope you are developing relationship, and I hope this will be one of your cherished memories of your undergraduate education in Korea and the United States.
Hello, I'm Professor Hyun-Jin Cha from the Department of Liberal Arts and Sciences in Korea National University of Transportation. This student video challenge project from the ASIANetwork consists at the suggestion of Professor Seonyeong from Moravian University has been a valuable experience. I'm very proud of our students who overcame the challenges of balancing other coursework and communicating in English. As the theme of this project is Asian interconnectedness, I believe the collaboration between students from Moravian University, KNET, and Jeonnam National University to create a single video perfectly aligns with the project's themes.
So I've never worked with anyone from another country before. So I think just working through the language gap was like a really useful skill. It's really forced me to like reevaluate how I speak. And I think that's really cool because it's just really neat to be able to look at how I speak and then look at what they know and trying to bridge that gap when we're both working together. And I think that's really neat, being able to speak to someone whose first language isn't English. And it's sort of a give and take because I'm changing the way I speak and they're working to understand a language that isn't their first language.
I would say that mainly I definitely grew my communication skills. It was a lot to keep in order in terms of talking, especially through the barrier of a different language. What I would do is I would say what I wanted to say into Google Translate, and I would switch it so that in Korean it said I knew exactly what I was saying in English. So just to make sure that I was on the same page as everybody that I was involved with. So I would definitely say that in terms of everything, my communication skills, my organization skills, in terms of staying on top of it, because there were a few deadlines for the project that needed to be met, but mainly this is individual work, how much you can get done on your own time. So I would say that discipline was a huge component to it.
Definitely say communication and coordinating were a very valuable skill when it comes to this project, because not all the time our schedules line up, and it was very helpful to know how to do that.
I agree, and then also as well, positive critiques. It was very important for us to enforce positive criticism and constructive criticism along the way. I feel like as well with that communication and us establishing a form of trust and also building a friendship off of that, it was very helpful into receiving and giving peer feedback.
저는 이런 프로젝트를 해본 적이 처음이라 정말 특별하고 기억에 오래 남을 것 같습니다. 저는 이 프로젝트를 통해 가장 크게 문제가 있었던 팀원 간의 소통 방법에 대해서, 그리고 한 프로젝트를 장기간 진행하기에는 이제 중요한 서로 간의 협력을 끌어낼 수 있는 방법에 대해서 굉장히 많이 배울 수 있었습니다.
막연한 두려움을 이겨내고 팀 활동에서 소통하는 법을 배울 수 있었던 시간이었습니다. 외국 학생들과 협업하며 영어로 대화한다는 것이 처음에는 큰 부담으로 다가왔습니다. 하지만 막상 문제를 마주하고 직접 경험해보니 걱정하던 것보다 힘들고 어려운 일이 아니었습니다.
Yeah, I just didn't know how big of an impact it had in the United States. Like, it was very shocking that the 4B movement was able to move from South Korea all the way to the United States. Like, I didn't even know about it before the elections until it started happening, and then it started being brought up more against like I wouldn't even say like women in general, but more so like the Black community. And it was just very shocking that being done there for so long just now was brought to the United States over the election.
We also find that there's like a lot of similarities between South Korea and America. So it is really cool to see that we do live very similar lives, even though we are like all the way on the other side of the globe.
I didn't realize how like similar we were, like how for my project we focus a lot on the economy, and so how it like affects the oil market will affect them similar to us, just because even though we are so different, we still have those same struggles now with the oil market.
I didn't realize how similar their issues were with air pollution and like environmental issues, because I think growing up in a democracy, we often think of different forms of government, such as China's government, authoritarian government. We often think of it as like this completely different thing, like kind of like a different land. Personally, that's how it came off to me. So when I was thinking about like how their environmental issues are somewhat similar, although their causes are different, it was very interesting to see how we have those similarities and we have like tried to combat them similarly, but also differently based off of the way our government is formed.
서로 독립적인 사고를 가지고 있다고 평소 생각하였는데 이번 프로젝트를 하며 서로 비슷한 사고를 가지고 있다는 것을 알게 되었습니다.
프로젝트에 참여하며 아시아의 상호 연결성에 대해 더 깊이 이해하게 되었습니다. 특히 중동 전쟁이 단지 해당 지역의 북한의 갈등이 아니라 아시아와 미국 모두에 영향을 미치는 글로벌 이슈라는 점을 깨달았습니다. 자원과 경제 그리고 국제 외교 관계에서 중동이 차지하는 중요성을 조사하면서 아시아와 다른 지역들이 서로 얼마나 긴밀하게 연결되어 있는지 실감할 수 있었습니다.
아시아의 상호 연결성은 평소에 제가 깊이 관심을 가진 주제가 아니었기 때문에 여러모로 저에게는 새로운 도전이었습니다. 그래서 주제를 잡아가면서 굉장히 이 주제에 대해서 새롭게 알게 된 것들이 많아요. 특히 미국과 아시아 간의 공급망이 훨씬 더 촘촘하고 긴밀한 관계라는 것을 느낄 수 있었습니다. 그래서 앞으로는 이런 연결성에 대해서 더 넓은 시야를 가지고 세계 정세에 그리고 우리나라도 큰 영향을 받을 수 있다는 경각심을 가질 수 있었던 기회였던 것 같습니다.
또한 저는 미국과의 시차가 많이 나서 소통에 어려움이 있다고 생각하였지만 SNS를 통하여 최대한 시간을 맞춰보니 생각했던 것보다 문제가 없이 잘 마무리할 수 있었습니다.
I would definitely say, not just as I mentioned before, the language difference was huge. However, the time zone difference also played, I would say, a very big component because I would email, and then it would be, if I would email in the morning, it would probably be like 3 in the morning there.
But we did find the sweet spot at like 9 p.m. here. We noticed like we were able to get into the cycle that if we texted them at 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night, they almost immediately got back to us.
대화가 영어로만 진행되다 보니 매번 번역기를 사용해야 하는 불편함이 있었습니다. 그리고 즉각적인 의사소통이 어려울 때도 있었지만 중요한 내용은 문서로 정리해 공유하며 정확성을 높였습니다. 또한 반복되는 소통 과정을 통해 영어로 대화하는 것이 점점 익숙해질 수 있었습니다.
You can't just rush into it. You kind of have to set like a foundation with your partners. Because I know that it's probably intimidating for them to come on and have to do a project in English with English speakers, and if we're just kind of, attacking them with ideas and what we want, this, that, and the other thing, then they're kind of like, we took the first Zoom and we just talked about each other. Like we got to know them, we got to know their hobbies, and it made them, I think, in the long run, let them be more comfortable with sharing their ideas, not worrying about us saying no, and then just being more confident in asking questions, asking us to repeat things, and being more of partners rather than just we're just working together. So I think just taking the time to not just learn about the topic, but learn about the people you're working with.
같은 문화를 가진 다른 학생들과 팀 프로젝트를 수행하는 일도 쉽지 않은데 다른 문화의 학생과 서로 협력하며 프로젝트를 진행하는 것은 정말 어려운 일이었습니다. 이를 진행하는 방식, 소통 방법, 시차 등 어디 하나 맞는 부분이 없었습니다. 이런 답답한 상황 속 가장 중요한 것은 서로의 다름을 인정하고 이해하려는 마음이었습니다. 성별, 나이, 인종을 떠나 모두가 나와 같은 사람이라는 인식하에 상대를 배려하며 나와 다른 점을 이해하려는 노력이 서로의 다름을 진정으로 극복할 수 있는 유일한 방안이라고 생각합니다.
I am so proud of all of you for making the student video project a success. A total of 18 teams participated in the contest, 6 teams collaborating with students from KNUT, and 12 teams made up solely of NU students. When I first learned about this project, I immediately thought, wow, this is a great opportunity for our students to engage with peers from different cultures, time zones, and perspectives. And it is a unique chance for you to experience firsthand the challenges as well as rewards of global collaboration while learning about the ways in which we are interconnected. Thank you for your creativity, collaborations, and dedication. And I hope that through this experience, you not only gained confidence, but also this experience gives you some stories to share as you move forward in working with people from diverse backgrounds. Good luck!